I'm standing on the border of everything. Listen close. Can you hear the spirits sing lost messages of long ago? Come with me, we'll travel through the trials and tragedy, rest and play. Can you hear the spirits shout the secrets in their melodies? Dream, explore the mysteries. Breathe, a new life is revealed to me. Once again, we'll start our story anew. Don't be
What's up, guys? Hold on. What's up, boys and girls? Yeah, what am I kidding? What's up, boys? What's up? What's up, boys? What's up, my home skillet biscuit eaters? How are you all doing? Well, I forget to clean off my dirty ass glasses because I never learn. Hold on. Hopefully everyone's doing good. I know Ryan immediately says he's late because fuck you, Ryan. That's why. Ooh, that burned a little bit. What is it? What's up, Mel? What's up, Super Soldier? Did they announce? No, they didn't announce Persona 5 for Fortnite, did they? Granted, Persona 5 has hoarded itself out just like Persona 4 did to a lesser degree. So it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, hell, they just put Jujutsu Kaisen in there. And all we need left is Luffy hitting the gritty. And Luffy's like, I ain't gonna hit the gritty, fuck you, dog. But it's coming. It's gonna come in the worst way, too. Alright, because remember, I'm a dick. Yeah, I know. I respect it. I'm not mad at you for being a dick. But I'm gonna still call you a fucking asshole. But what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, the Insane Game Freak, back at it again with another live stream on this fine Friday evening with this big ass cup of Jacques Beige. I already ate, so this is all that's left is just a what. This would be fun. So I guess the stream is a eulogy. I hate you, dog. Kinda. I mean, obviously, Black Clover is the one this is mainly focused upon because of the recent news. But then it's funny. After I put the title up, I noticed that the other chapters got subbed. Like One Piece got subbed, Jujutsu not sub, but they got their fan translation. So One Piece got its fan translation. Boruto did. Chainsaw Man did. Who else? Jujutsu Kaisen. But the one that really stuck me up, that kind of tripped me out and reminded me, is My Heroes. My Heroes chapters have been kind of small in recent months. And the one we just got is also incredibly small. I think it's like 8 or 9 pages. And I'm going back and just checking how long was the other one. We got 15 pages before that. Okay, that's fine. We got 15. There was another one that was like 9 pages that like tripped me out. That one got a color page. That wasn't that one. So he's been pretty consistent with 17. Although we have gotten chapters that were like 13 pages. It kind of just depends on the week. Yeah, and then the one before that was 9. And he was doing like 13 for a bit. Yeah, he did 13 for a couple weeks. And one was 11 pages. He was on, actually this recent streak, he was on for about 3 or 4 chapters of just straight 17 pages. Even Hirokoshi's hitting that wall. And so to give full context for those who don't know, because technically the officialness of this is not out technically. I mean, people have just translated what people have gotten from leakers, but technically this isn't officially out. So essentially what happened is that Black Clover's recent chapter came out, and essentially we found out that will be Black Clover's last chapter on Weekly Shonen Jump. What Black Clover would now be on is called Jump Giga, or Shonen Jump Giga. Now, you may not know much about Giga, but if you don't, here I am to inform you. Giga is the place where series go to die. It's not even funny, it's just a sad reality of life. Essentially, Giga is really meant for short serializations or one-shots. Things, the point is, it's for things that aren't planning to last very long. Like Gintama went to Giga, but Gintama went to Giga for like, what was that? A couple of chapters and an epilogue. I think that was it. That's it. That's just how series go. Series go to Giga to die, and I think the biggest problem here is that we just got the Black Bull's like anti-magic transformation last chapter, and this recent chapter has him already taking the fight to Lucius, which I'm not really too surprised by. But I feel like if this was a normal pacing situation, we would have saw them still be in the middle of fighting before this happened. Ain't Boruto a part of that? No, Boruto was not a part of Giga. Hold on. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure Boruto isn't a part of Giga. Boruto. Manga. It's posted in V Jump, I think is what it's posted in. Let's see. Boruto was in... Oh, it's in Monthly Shonen Ace? Is that who does it? I'll make sure. It was in Weekly Shonen Jump until 2019. And then it got pushed to V Jump in 2019. So the first... So yeah. V Jump being... let's see... That's where I think it is now, is V Jump. Yeah, V Jump is what I just saw. So no. So the reality, what's going to more likely happen is that the next Black Clover chapter we get will be in like December. And more than likely, Black Clover might get somewhere between... what people are thinking, somewhere between 1 and 4 chapters or 1 and 3 chapters. Now, the cool thing about Giga chapters is that the Giga is important because they're chapters that are not just the normal 15 pages. They're like giant chapters. So usually a Giga chapter is somewhere between, I think people say 50 and 60 pages, which for Black Clover, that would be about 4 chapters worth. Now, I would like to think that the series isn't going to end in one fucking chapter, even though that is possible. So at worst, it gets 4 more chapters worth of content. At best, let's say it gets 3 to 4 months. So we'll highball it and say 4 months. 4 months, let's say we highball and it's 60 chapters instead of 50. 60 pages instead of 50. 60 times 4 is 240. Right? 60 times 4 is 240. 240 divided by... Ooh, this is going to be hard because he always does like 15... He never does. He stopped doing like 19, 17 pages a while ago. He's been mainly doing 15-page chapters from what I remember. I hate to be that guy, but we're going to bust out the calculator for this one. That would be about 16 chapters. They're not short. Well, not in, and at least you're... And Mel, the only way they would be considered short is if you're comparing them to something else. So... if we got the max of 4 more chapters at 15 pages apiece, that means we would get 16 chapters worth of material, which actually is pretty good. I could probably take that. But if we get into December and he just ends it in December, dog, that shit will hurt. And the reason why it's getting moved over is for a couple reasons. One, health reasons. Let's be real here. Even when he took that 3-month break before the final arc started, he says it was for research. I'm gonna be real with you. I think part of it was his health. I think half of it was his health. He needed to recover, and he was using that break to do so. Because if he really was focusing on the story like he said it wouldn't have felt so fucking sloppy, the transition into the new arc. Like, the cliffhanger, the last chapter before it happened, was fucking crazy. The whole Lucius thing was nuts. And then we kind of just hit this time skip all of a sudden, and we're just like, So yeah, a lot of this is the recovering of his family. It's not him as much as it is his wife, but it's his wife. Yeah, was it him or My Hero Mangaka, the one that gave us the 8-page chapter over one time? No, My Hero. Actually, My Hero. The next chapter you get from My Hero is that chapter. Like, I think it's like he's done that a couple times actually. My Hero's done it a few times. He's jumped between. His standard is 17. We sometimes have seen 13. I've seen 11, and I've seen 9 or 8. Okay, and I think the next chapter we're getting from him actually after the break officially ends is another 9-page chapter. It's kind of obvious that Hirokoshi himself is also feeling the burnout and physical stress of being a mangaka, and he's been doing it a little bit longer than Tabata. Tabata's been doing it for like, okay, so I think My Hero got published in 2014, so he's almost at 10 years. I think Black Clover is like the year after. So Black Clover's is at like 8 years, whereas I think My Hero's at like 9. The point is they've both been doing it for a while. So the first reason that it's getting moved is because of the health. The other reason why it's getting moved is, unfortunately, as much as people hate to acknowledge it, the show isn't even as popular as it used to be. And the irony being is that the irony of all that is the fact that, like, he took this break to give us a quality arc, which I don't think really was the whole thing. What it's getting moved? What you mean? Oh, no. Black Clover is getting moved from Shonen Jump weekly Shonen Jump to Jump Giga, which is essentially where manga go to die or end. But the point I'm making is that Black Clover's popularity was never as strong as its contemporaries. My Hero came out the year before, didn't really do good. It was nowhere near as popular as My Hero. Jujutsu Kaisen came back out, wasn't even successful as that. Demon Slayer's anime was popping off, wasn't even as popular as that. Like, Black Clover has always struggled. I mean, it was always, at least did well. I don't think it ever was bad, but it did well. And it feels like after the 3-month break, it got worse in terms of fans' reactions. Like, people just didn't like it as much. To be honest, that Land of the Sun arc was kind of mid for real. What you talking about for Black Clover? I think it was only mid because it felt. I'll be real with you, and I've said this before. Black Clover very much is in the same boat as My Hero, where I feel like that the series is getting left on the cutting room floor. Meaning that although I like the show and for what it was, it very much feels like there's a bunch of potential and stories that got left on the floor. I mean, at one point during his career, he mentioned how he wanted it to go as long as One Piece. And Black Clover 110% has the potential to do that. Arguably, so does My Hero. But neither of them did. Neither of them will. And I'm starting to, and it's through Black Clover that I've come to the realization that, like, you can't do this shit for as long as Oda has. Like, when Oda did it as long as he did, and Kishimoto did it as long as he did, because people aren't even hitting the 700s, for God's sakes. Most manga are tapping out at, like, 300. Like, if I go back and even look at, like, Demon Slayer is like, well, Demon Slayer ended super early. Demon Slayer, I believe, ended, what chapter did it end on? It ended on 23 volumes is when it ended. That's when the manga ended. The manga ended at 23 volumes, which is chapter, let me see, that would be chapter, oh my God, fuck you. I think it barely got over chapter 200. Demon Slayer only lasted 4 years and gave us 200 chapters. I think, was it Muscles and Magic that just ended? That bitch is at what? Like, I think that ended even earlier than that. When did that end? Hold on. It's probably not easily for me to just grab like I want to, is it? No, oh no, there it is. It came up at the very end. Muscles and Magic, I believe, ended in volume 17. Actually, it only ran for 3 years. I didn't even realize that shit. Muscles and Magic only lasted 3 years. And is now concluded. Yeah. Yeah, it ended at 162. That's when Muscles and Magic ended. It was 162. I don't even get it for the love of, to be honest. You write about, honestly, it means people biggest complaints, but for me, it doesn't even do well enough the simplicity of it. Demon Slayer's anime was 2 or 3 arcs left. Yeah, it does. It has actually, you know, if we're talking about, well, technically they are considered 2 different arcs. I don't consider it 2 different arcs. It's kind of like considering Water 7 and CP9 2 different arcs. CP9 can't stand by itself without Water 7. That's the kind of the way I look at Demon Slayer's last couple arcs. One of them can't stand by itself. So We have a bullshit ass training arc, and then we have the final arc, and then we have the final Muzan fight, which is technically 3 arcs, but in my mind, it's really just 2, if that. And I barely want to say it really could just be considered one big ass arc. But the reality is that I think it's more health reasons in the lack of. Marshall ended last month. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, Marshall's done. It's funny. Even Demon Slayer was almost. I think Demon Slayer was at the end of its manga when the anime started. Like most of these people getting into the show, the series was literally at the end of its. Like literally was about to end. That's crazy. I like Marshall's ending. I enjoyed it for what it was. Marshall's a show that understood that it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and then get the fuck out. And Marshall said, I'm not going to do anything else but be a funny, chill series. It's essentially taking Black Clover, condensing it, making it very light, One Punch Man comedy, and then just being done with it. That's what it is. It's a very, Marshall's was very get in and get out. So was Demon Slayer. Get in, get out. It stayed a little bit longer than Marshall, but it still was a very get in and get out series. The kicker is, I argue that Demon Slayer could have been longer. I think some of these shows generally could have been longer and been better shows for it. I think Black Clover would be a better show if it was longer. I think My Hero would have been a better show if it was longer. I think Demon Slayer would have been better if it was longer. Promise Neverland, I think I'm fine with where that ended. Marshall, I'm fine with where that ended. But there are a couple series. I think Assassination Classroom, I'm fine where that ended. I think there are a handful of series. I think there have been series, and it's become more and more prevalent to me, that would have been way more enjoyable if they were allowed to extend themselves the way they're going. The reason why it doesn't really happen that way is for a couple reasons. One, because the artist and the mangaka cannot keep up with that. That this is a hellscape of a schedule to try to trek through and consistently do for years. And the fact that Tabata and Hirokoshi even made it past 5 is ridiculous. When Marshall was like, I'm getting the fuck out. It's been like 3 years, I'm out. Demon Slayer was like, I'm out in 4. Like 5 years is arguably what I think people view as the good number. I think my problem, and I think maybe that's the reason why they're going for more simplistic plots or series that aren't hinged on like ongoing stories. Like if you've noticed, modern Shonen Jump doesn't even really do the adventure battle manga anymore, even though it's like the most popular genre. Particularly why? Well, it's simple, because those are the ones that run forever. And even though that's more money and more notoriety and this, that, and the third, it's also more time. You have to sit there and fucking write this shit out. And eventually your body's like, I can't do this anymore. And just kind of collapses. And that's what happens. So Black Clover getting moved is partially because it's popular. I think the thing that hurts me about it, this announcement, is the fact that it's getting moved while I feel like we still had more things for you to show us. And also it's getting moved right after its movie came out. Not even 2 months ago. It's been like maybe about 2 months, I think. Black Clover's first movie came out. And the sad thing is, I'm seeing people on Twitter like, I hope it gets the Bleach treatment. And I'm like, God damn it. The Bleach treatment? Which is crazy to me considering what Bleach was and how popular it was. The Bleach treatment is kind of bad. He literally had to speed through the latter half of his final arc, and that became a rush ending. Now, he still gave us some cool fights. I'll give him that. And gave us moments that we kind of wanted. But Black Clover, I don't think is gonna go out with that fanfare. And I think what hurts me the most about it is that series I think is very much better than Demon Slayer, and Demon Slayer's out here just chilling on mediocre ass story and characters, and just relaxing. Black Clover's last movie came out. Wow, fuck you, studio. Shonen Jump is promoting 4 more series, and I bet all of them are not gonna last 2 volumes. Do you have Midnight? Do you have like a picture of those new series? I'm just curious. I want to see what like the cover or the looks are going to be for me. Do we not have that? I know Black Clover is better than Demon Slayer. That's not even an argument, bro. Black Clover's battle system is better than fucking Demon Slayer. And Black Clover's battle system is incredibly basic. That's the kicker of it all. I'm not even saying Black Clover's... Yeah. Black Clover will end probably before it even hits 400 chapters. So you mean to tell me that any show can be loved if the animation is god tier? Yeah. Yozakura Family, I think we still have a little bit in. I know we're in like the latter arc, like towards the ending arc for Yozakura, but Yozakura currently is enjoying itself in its little time skip that also kind of doesn't serve a purpose. But I think it's doing a time skip. I think now time skips are starting to change. Time skips used to be a way to like show the progress and growth of a character. And that's what the time skip was for. It did exactly what it did. It fucking did that. Now people just use it to get through the plot. I think Black Clover used it to get through the plot. Yozakura, I think... I want people to understand something. Yozakura went from this boy having to survive in the world of assassins because of a girl he cared about who emotionally tried to help him through the death of his parents. This boy is now, in a couple of years, is a father and a masterclass assassin of 2 children. Like Yozakura Family's jump up was ridiculous. Like I knew Tayo and Mitsumi were gonna be together. That's not really the problem. These motherfuckers said, "I'm gonna skip all that bullshit, and they're gonna get married. They're gonna be married. They're gonna consummate, and she's gonna be pregnant and have 2 kids." And they're gonna be like 3 to, I think they're like what, 3 or 5, 3 to 5 when the time skips over. And I'm just like, good God, woman, what the fuck is happening? Honestly, I think battle series, besides for a few, it's not that popular. If genre, at least to me, it seems like it. Yeah, Demon Slayer is getting discredited. Maybe things are changing. Look at Spy X Family. Spy X Family is kind of a weird argument. I think battle shonen are just not physically smart to do anymore, because a long-running battle shonen is just too taxing on the health. Being a mangaka is taxing in its own right, and most people, I think, want a safe series to get in and get out on. Dr. Stone got in and got out. I forgot about that one. That was another one that got in and got out. Yozakura is supposedly in its last arc. Fucking Jujutsu Kaisen is supposedly in its last arc. What the hell? I think Undead Unluck is currently in its last arc. Oh, they're 4. The twins are 4. Gotcha. Still, it's like a 4. Is it? When was the time skip 5 years or 4 years? I forget which. I think it was 5 years. And then the issue of how Jump is doing is one person with assistant isn't enough to do manga. There's a right way to do this. I know the problem. It took the Demon Slayer fans till season 3 to realize that the series is mid as fuck. That's because season 3 is weaker than season 2. That's literally what it was. Season 2 was great, and then season 3 came out, and we were like, and that was what happened. Meaning Tayo and Mitsumi got it on the day after the family left. Good God. Yeah, probably so. Mitsumi seems like she's been wanting to jump Tayo for like a while now. But once again, like when I go through this manga, like I'm just going off of Viz's, which I know Viz doesn't have all the Shonen Jump. But if we go through Viz's stuff and we just go through the types of shows we got, and I'm gonna skip a couple because I know some of them aren't actually in Shonen Jump. Chainsaw Man, which almost feels like a fucking Chainsaw Man's a weird series for me, because I get the appeal and I enjoy it for what it is, but it's a series that never sticks with me in the same way any other series does, because it kind of is a parody almost of itself. Like it's so painfully just like what the fuck ever about everything. I'm just like, all right, whatever. Then we have Giganchi X, which I think is going to end soon, because they said some nonsense about, I think in the last chapter they talked about training over like the next few years. Yeah, 3 years. 3 years time skip, and we're on chapter 21. You're ending soon. You're ending very soon. Beat in Motion, which is about some artists, like it's a very slice of life kind of show. My Hero's almost at 400 chapters. Jujutsu Kaisen's not even at 300 yet, which is crazy to me. But Jujutsu Kaisen, we're not even in like the last fight, so I'm not gonna say that. You should be able to post that. Elusive Samurai to me was a weird series that succeeded, and I'm not totally sure why it's as successful as it is. Because Elusive Samurai just visually is not that striking to me. Although I would argue Jujutsu Kaisen's in a similar boat. Jujutsu Kaisen just has the grotesque visuals that kind of sell it, and it has some really good panel. Even if you were reading Demon Slayer's series was messy in so many ways, it's ridiculous. Sakamoto Days is a weird. So Sakamoto Days is like slice of life turned more into a battle shonen, but I think I can fuck with Sakamoto Days. I'm more surprised Undead Unluck is still going, because I could have swore Undead Unluck was at its like last chapters. Like I thought we were in our last arc for Undead Unluck. I don't know if Undead Unluck is just still going or what. I'm genuinely not sure. Like at all. I think we're almost done with Undead Unluck though. I think. Yeah, I think. I'm not even sure what Undead Unluck. Undead Unluck is another series that just didn't click to me. Then we got Martial Arts Master Asumi, which is sports manga to me nowadays has to do a lot to get a reaction from me. And martial arts Asumi isn't bad. It's another sports anime. Then we got News Exorcist, which really ain't doing a lot for me, bro. Like visually is not doing a lot for me. It's kind of generic, like almost painfully generic. It's not bad. It's weird because Black Clover is generic too, if we're talking about conceptually. The fact that Masho and Black Clover both existed in the same thing is ridiculous. The new series got a tab on the Shonen Jump website. Okay. I'll go check it just to see. But I'm surprised News Exorcist is still going. Although we're still in early chapters for that, so that can easily change. We're not even at 20 chapters for that one. Elusive Samurai going as far as it has, I'm genuinely fucking surprised. But I also haven't looked as deeply into Elusive Samurai since I read like the first handful of chapters. But its art style does nothing for me, bro. Witch Watch has been going strong, and I gotta give it its credit. It's doing well for what it is, so I'm not mad at it. But once again, that's another like gag manga that has a little bit of seriousness to it. Cypher Academy's been going on for a bit now. I'm a little surprised, but it's also a type of shonen I don't really care for. It's like the strategic shonen, which is not that interesting to read for me personally. Then you have Do Retry, which seems weirdly, which I think that one's going to end soon too because of the way the chapter ended. The way the last chapter of Do Retry ended makes me think that it's about to go. Fabricant 100 is another one where it's gone for a bit now and maintains some interest. So, but it also isn't like my thing specifically. I think I didn't mind it, but it reminds me a lot of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like Claymore and fucking, I think it's like Claymore and something else. Icehead Gill is still too early, so I'm not going to really lock in on that one. Kill Blue's been alright, though. I've enjoyed Kill Blue, Yozakura, Spy Family, Tenmachu Cinema. I don't know how long that's going to last. I've been enjoying Ichinose's Family, Deadly Sins. I've been enjoying that a lot, actually. Chojin X is pretty good. I think Chojin X is a good mix of what I didn't care for, is what I did like of Tokyo Ghoul, but like not as bad. Because like I know people love Tokyo Ghoul, but Tokyo Ghoul was just not for me. Let's see. Ruri Dragon was up next, but the author got sick and went on hiatus. I know it hurt you, bro. I know it hurt you. You said on the Shonen Jump website. Let me see. Shonen Jump. That's Viz's. I need like. I feel like this is not it. It's the Japanese Shonen Jump website, right? Hey, Donnie. Journey X wasn't too confusing for me. Tokyo Ghoul deserves a better anime. People don't know the greatness. Twin Star Exorcist is in their front arc. I'm more surprised that it's still Twin Star Exorcist. It's weird because the premise behind that one always struck me as way more concerning than it actually is, and I'm like, huh, all right, cool. I'm trying to remember. Shonen Jump's website is the Japanese one. It's the one where I'm looking for. It's not the English one. But I don't think I can easily find it. I lied. I absolutely lied. This is bad, though. Yep. Okay, that's the... Oh, this is going to be bad. How do I do this the way I want to? Oh, these are the new volumes. Where do you get the tab for the new stuff, though, I guess? Because I can't read anything. I'm thinking that's the home page, and that's all the chapters. Yeah, that's the home page. Oh, God. Oh, is it Manga Plus? Because I'm on the Japanese website, and it is not helping. Man, I should have just went to the Manga Plus site and been done with it. Yeah, here we go. Manga Plus. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get some bases here. Okay, I get it. All right, so where are these? The new series: Mikane and the Sea Woman, Demon Lord Exchange, Soul Spewing Wielder. Oh no! I hope this is not what we're talking about here. Because I am not excited about this bitch at all. No, this doesn't seem right. We need... I don't know Imminence of the Shadows. So I can't say anything about that. One Piece and Naruto's Minato chapter helped Manga Plus get their second biggest traffic error. Well, I was more so trying to get the Midnight. I was trying to get the see what the new Shonen Jump manga were gonna be. But I didn't know if I needed to go to the Japanese side or the English side. But this is from Shueisha, so this is obviously it, right? The Minato one shot is pretty good. I enjoyed it. Oh, they got re-editions of Naruto and Rurouni Kenshin and Dragon Ball. Okay. Couldn't you just Google New Shonen Jump manga 2023? Other manga started this year, bro. I'm talking about in the new. Well, fine. My bad. It's on the English website. Which one? You mean the Viz one? No, Black Clover is quarterly now. Revolver. It's not even monthly. It's quarterly. The next chapter for Black Clover won't come out until probably December. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. See all. Also, don't understand why Don to Don is only on fucking the website. Like, I can't read it on any app, which is kind of ridiculous to me. And I do mean that. It feels kind of annoying. My bad website. I'm talking about these series. Yeah, I was just trying to find a picture, so I had a basis, or like, if I had the text of the name of the series, I can, because of its rating. What kind of bullshit is that? Oh, because it's mature. That's kind of. I figured that was the reason, but it's a dumb reason. That's my problem. I think that's my problem. I just realized there are a couple series that already ended that I completely forgot about. Like Ichigo's Under Control. I completely forgot that that's already that's already done. Same thing for, where is it? Ichigo's Under Control, Ginka and Gluna. That one's already done, and that one made it to almost 30 chapters. The Tokyo Demon Bride love story. And that's another one that's done, isn't it? Yeah. It's kind of crazy when I realize some of these have already ended. And these were things I was glimpsing at earlier this year. Fucking Aliens Arena. I feel bad. Earthchild, I think, did what it wanted to do in 27 chapters. And it could have gone further, honestly. But I enjoy it for what it was. Doron Run. That one only lasted 36 chapters. But yeah, Midnight, post at least the names of them, and then I can like look it up. When I look at like what we currently have in Shonen Jump, it feels like we went through a gauntlet of shows already, which is kind of crazy to me, dude. Don. Oh, you're talking about Don to Don? Yeah, I've enjoyed it a lot. I'm a little behind, but I've enjoyed it. Appreciate it, Midnight, because it might make it easier for me to look. Yeah, Earthchild ended, but Earthchild I enjoyed for what it was. Earthchild was one of those ones where I think it weirdly did exactly what it needed to do in its short amount of time. I wouldn't mind that one getting like an OVA series or something. I don't think it's going to, but I think it could definitely get one. Kind of just depends. What else? Yeah, I saw about the whole block feature on Twitter or X, whichever you want to officially call it. Although I think the URL will remain Twitter, but you know. It doesn't really bother me personally, but I could see it becoming a problem over time. But since it doesn't bother me personally, I feel like I'm not necessarily the best person to speak on it. Like, removing a block button stops people from trying to curate their own like little safe space on the internet. Earthchild fumbled the bag by not having the child be a daughter. Of course, you would say that. Yeah, I mean that is it's more of his wife, Revolver, than it is Black Clover. I mean, than it is Tabata himself. He's gotten over his condition. From what it sounds like, it seems like his wife is the one who currently has the issue. But the other problem is that the series just isn't as popular as it was before. That's why I was saying before, there's a high chance that Black Clover won't go past the end next year. I would bet money it probably won't go past next year, based off the manga, the magazine it's going to, which is a magazine that is well known for having short-lived serializations or one-shots in it. More than likely, Black Clover at best won't make it out of 2024. At worst, it won't make it out of 2023, which is a shame because I very much believe Black Clover is leaving a lot on the cutting room floor, and it's a shame to see it happen. The other irony of it all is this is the same year it got its fucking movie and its manga is getting hoed like this. But once again, I also recognize this is partially just because of health reasons. And that's why I said the battle shonen genre doesn't really work anymore, because people can't justify themselves working for more than 5 years on a series. That's why a lot of recent series have gotten out before 5 years. Even some of the ones that recently ended. There's only been a handful of series that go over 5 years. Oda, I'm starting to realize that Oda and Kishimoto were the exceptions, not the rule. We just didn't care because things were going so well. And that's what it was. At a point in time, you had Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece in the whole magazine that was low key carrying it. And it was fucking great. And no one really talked about anything else. Which is great, but I don't know if it was as great as we thought it was. Like, it's great in the sense that, like, it was being, like, that those shows were doing well, but I don't think it was great in the fact that they carried because it essentially allowed the writers to be in this, like, it allowed the magazine to be in this safe spot of, well, we can always bullshit around because we always got Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece. And then Bleach fell to the wayside because of Kubo falling out with his his editors, and the magazine itself. And then Naruto ended properly. And then you had One Piece left. But One Piece wasn't good enough by itself to put the whole magazine on his back and be fine. Meanwhile, Togashi is still over there just chill. Togashi's doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. But see, Togashi sells like hotcakes. As soon as we got that announcement that Black Clover getting moved, people act like Jump is doomed. No, that would imply Black Clover was a big part of Jump. What's gonna hurt Jump is if it loses One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, and My Hero all at once. That was what hurt it. As soon as we got it. White Clover sequel is gonna be lit. Sansta is gonna be. I don't even think they're gonna do it. Black Clover, I don't think was popular enough to have a sequel, nor do I really want it to. Black Clover to me is a fun adventure series that didn't get to go as far as I think it should have, partially due to the health of the creator and also due to the fact that people just didn't fuck with it as much as Deku. One of the realest things that Donnie said to me the other night that I unfortunately think is true, there's not a lot of Black Clover Dojin, like at all. I'm mixed on it. I haven't even read much of the sequel. I have the first volume in Japanese, and that's it. And I think I might not touch that sequel for a bit, though. But yeah, Black Clover doesn't have that kind of fan response. But you know the one thing about Black Clover I always fuck with, and I will still fuck with? We finally got a Chad main character again that we didn't get for so long. Like, when you think of our main characters for traditional Shonen Jump series, we kind of just needed a motherfucker that was all business and no bullshit. And that's what Asta is. Compared to Deku, who was a crybaby but a femboy, so people thought he was hot or he could be a she or some bullshit like that and make him a gay, lesbian, non-binary lover. Like, good God. Asta was a welcome comparison. I like the fact that him and Deku came out near the same time because they both had their own kind of style to them. They both obviously were based on other characters, but Deku to me is the version I don't care for as much as Asta. Because Asta was no bullshit. Asta was like, I'm about to get in here and work out. I'm about to bust some heads. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Daisuke, Inoshima, Tenmaku, Kyaro, Don't Try, Nuno. Okay, this one's going to be kind of a pain. Also, Black Clover handles females side characters. Oh, it absolutely does. Agreed. Hey, Sora-san, how are you, bro? Wait, these are all the new manga, though. These manga have already been around. Wait, Midnight, are these the ones that are ending? Or are these the ones... Because these aren't new. I don't know about Kurako. I gotta look that one up. Oh, I know Kurako. Kurako is just... Oh, this makes sense. Kurako is the one... Yeah, it's the Kill Blue. That's what it's called. You already know about these. Yeah. Fabricate 100. Yeah, Tamaku Cinema. Dory Try. I don't recognize that one. I know New. I've already been reading some of these. I don't recognize Dory Try though. Unless I'm looking that up wrong. Yeah, this one's a little bit different. I don't know what this one is. Yeah, because Tamako Cinema is the one that I think is ending. Oh, is Dory Try the fucking... Oh, I know what it is. Dory tries the... It's probably Do Retry. That's what it is. It's Do Retry. Yeah, all those series are already out. Yeah, that's the boxing one. Gotcha. All those have been out for a bit, dude. I think all those have been out for a bit. Like, and I mean like a bit. Those are all from like April, midnight. New, I guess, is a pseudo harem that's just based around like on Myoji stuff, which is it's just a series. None of the new stuff has really grabbed me except for like Kill Blue. Kill Blue, I've enjoyed to a degree, even though it's very slice of life. And unfortunately, I think that's the reality that this stream pretty much is gonna come to. That modern Shonen Jump is they're not gonna do Battle Shonen as much, because Battle Shonen, to me, you have to be a real talented person to get Battle Shonen off and then maintain it. And I'll be real with you, a lot of them as of recently have not. They've all kind of disappointed me in some way, shape, or form. That's including Black Clover. You know, I love Black Clover. I love Black Clover, and I recognize that Black Clover does not hit its true potential. Partially just due to the fact that he prioritizes his health and his wife's health over the manga, which makes sense because you prioritize your self-preservation, goddammit. And to be fair, he's done a lot. Black Clover may not go down as like the best manga in the world, but it will go down as a decent manga that was in the letters of Shonen Jump. It's kind of the way I view Zatch Bell, where I don't think Zatch Bell's viewed as amazing, but Zatch Bell has a legacy that people fuck with. I would like to say that Black Clover eventually will have a legacy people fuck with, and I'd be curious if Tabata wants to do another series. Chainsaw Man was considered Shonen Jump for a little while, and now I don't think it is Shonen Jump anymore, but it was. Chainsaw Man's a weird position, because I don't dislike it, I just don't think it's for me. I just don't think it was for me. When is a sequel series coming to the West, damn it? That would imply, remember, we never even got all of Zatch Bell Ryan Sword. Remember, Zatch Bell's original series never got fully dubbed in the States. Even the box that I have for it is only the English dub episodes. We did get the Japanese movies, though. Where is this? This rare fucking box set here. How is welcome? I know TSS loves Aramakun. Let me see. He's extremely talented. If he ever runs into the series, he needs to be halfway done with it. Yeah, but you also have to fucking like Hiro Mashima over there just vibing with 3 series out, killing me. Oh god, I want to talk about Hiro Mashima. Hiro Mashima almost pisses me off how the talent. As much as I don't like Fairy Tail, I have to give the man his props. But yeah, this is the best collection we got for Zatch Bells, which is pretty much just all the dub episodes. It's all the dub episodes, even the ones that aired in Canada that we never got in the States. Which, for those who don't know, is when Ted is introduced fully. I think it's this one, actually. And all it is a bunch of fucking discs. And I don't even know if you can buy this anymore. I don't think you can, but I still have it just in case. Because this bitch is actually worth a good amount of money. Zatch Bell is a weird series that I don't think will ever properly get the love it deserves until it's remade or rebooted, which there is a chance for that to happen. I just don't know. if it will happen, but there is a chance for it to happen. Here, Mashima can draw, and that's why he can do what he does. Okay, Dean. You only acknowledge Mashima for his work on Raid Master. That's what most people agree with. Here, Mashima has the advantage that all his characters are rehashes. That actually is true. That is true. He does rehash a couple of them. I see more sinning series like Tokyo Berserk. How come Demon School or Raccoon? Yeah. But yeah, that's the standard Shonen Jump is in a weird spot, but I just know when it comes to our battle, the battle shonen genre, unfortunately, and it bums me out because it's like my favorite genre. Like I love One Piece. I enjoyed the hell out of Naruto. I like Bleach. I mean, I might have issues with Bleach, but I overall still like Bleach. Same thing with My Hero. I like My Hero. I like Demon Slayer. And I love Black Clover. And it's a shame to see a series that I enjoyed so much go out on this like disrespectful note, in my opinion. I know it's not technically disrespectful, and he's doing it for the family. It doesn't make me any less sad to see the show that I cared about so much go out and smoke. I own a bunch of Black Clover volumes, which are on here, and that means I'll definitely finish Black Clover's manga. I need to buy some more volumes in a while anyway. I've been holding off on buying manga, honestly, because of money and because I don't really have anywhere to put them. But I need to get back into it. Mid Slayer, that's a load of crap. No, it's mid, but it's not bad. That's the point I'm making. No, it's mid as fuck. It's not bad, but it's mid as fuck. It has a boring battle system. Its villain isn't overly interesting. Also, I mean, Black Clover doesn't have a lot of figures. Black Clover doesn't have a lot of merch in general. If we're gonna be real about it, like I'm gonna just go look to see. Even if you slit my mouth, it's a good series. Oh my lord, relax. Like if I could look right now, I think Black Clover has like a handful of figures. Let's see. Black Clover, when you look, hell, the only thing you can buy in the States for it is fucking just the anime and the manga. I think that's it. They don't even show the figure I know that exists. Oh, and there's one poster. No, it's a playmat. And it's with the anime designs, which means it's mediocre as fuck. Oh, there's a lot. There's an Asta plushie. It's just one fucking plushie that's like $20. Good God. Yeah, there is an Asta. There are Asta. I know there is an Asta. Go to Good Smile. I don't see how you could watch something only for the animation. A show has to have good animation. Because if I care about fights, then the animation will kind of correlate with that. Which is funny because Black Clover is very fight-oriented to begin with. So the irony to me is just kind of ridiculous. Since we're talking about Black Clover, how do you feel about Yuno compared to the other rival characters, Bakugo and Megumi? Oh, God, that's interesting. So it's also weird where Megami is at currently in fucking Jujutsu Kaisen is a weird series for me. Like I enjoy it, but I don't know, bro. Something about it doesn't click to me the way I thought it would. It's very much this generation's Bleach, in my opinion, but it just doesn't. It's interesting. It's funny because Horikoshi and Tabata had different takes on the Sasuke route. It's obvious. It's very obvious, at least what you know, is very Sasuke inspired just off of design and base personality alone. The difference is that Yuno is based on like part one Sasuke, which is, in my opinion, the best version of the character. Not the strongest version, not the coolest version, but it is, in my opinion, the best version of the character. He based Yuno off of that Sasuke and then just kind of improved the characteristics in comparison, which I think is fine because I think we got a better character for it. Bakugo is just a take on rivals that, I'll be real with you, was kind of messy in the beginning. It very much felt like Horikoshi did not lock anything down in the first season, and it became very obvious because he started changing shit as the series went on. Bakugo's development went from, oh my god, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with this character, to, damn it, he might be the best character in the manga. Fuck! And that's how I feel about Bakugo now. Bakugo just feels like, well, right now he's dead, not dying. What? Nothing. He's dead, not dying. That's what he is. I mean, that's what I mean. I never heard people say shit about Demon Slayer until episode 19. It was because, because episode 19 looked like God. It's episode 19 that put it on the motherfucking map, one might say. Let's see. Let me check something. Let's see. Yeah, I think he was done. What? Sorry, I got so confused. Sorry, I went on to Gamatsu, right? And all of a sudden I saw a remake. Saw that they were remaking Lollipop Chainsaw, and I was like, what? What? Why? That's not funny. I think I wasn't expecting it, and my brain was like, huh? All right, I guess that's the thing that's happening. It probably is already a thing that was already known about. It just threw me off because I didn't expect it. I never liked Sasuke until Shippuden was over and he chilled out. I liked him in the beginning because it would seem like a natural progression of him and Naruto's relationship. And then he got really jealous and really petty. And then he fucking said, I'm going to become a demon and I'm going to leave the village. And Naruto's like, no, you can't go, Sasuke. No, you can't go. You can't go, Sasuke. Sasuke! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh, good God Almighty. Oh, that's all I think of when I hear that. You can't go, Sasuke. You can't go, Sasuke. Don't go, Sasuke. Don't go, Sasuke. Sasuke! That's all I can think of. Oh, it's so fucking stupid, but it's still funny to me, bro. It's still funny to me. Can we talk about how Orochimaru became a good guy, the psycho? That was a weird, you know what? I don't question bad writing. I'm tired of questioning bad writing. I just know it's bad writing and we're going to move on from it. Because if we dwell here, I'm going to get angry. You will like me if I'm angry. Also, you wouldn't like me if I yawn either, because then you can't understand me. To be low-key serious with you guys, I'm low-key exhausted. It's been a really rough work week, man. I didn't think you know you were the whole... Me angry! Oh. Meanwhile, Sakura's there saying, Sasuke, I'll do whatever you want. And that's why we don't fuck with down bad bitches, because we hate those type of women. But that's a personal issue, so I'm not going to bring that into here. But just know, I don't like those kind of fucking down bad shitty women. Oh, bro, don't even look. I'm not looking. Dog, never mind. Listen, just know there's a lot 34 stuff, and we don't need to go down that route. That was about the character using metals for a fighting system, and sadly got canceled. I don't remember that one. Orochi not really a good guy, just a neutral and chilling in his lab. That makes him even more dangerous. Why is that the motherfucker who lives? Well, and that's not fair, because Tsunade's fine. Tsunade got to retire as a Hokage. You know how fucking rare that is? Considering, like, the first 4 are just dead. I mean, granted, Hiruzen got to live a full life, so, But, like, I think every other Hokage has died young. Yeah. First Hokage, second Hokage, fourth Hokage. Hiruzen's the only one who died old. Even of the modern Hokage. I don't know if he died because of a heart thing. It's called Metallica. I love it. It's called Metallica. Second died in war. Yeah, I knew why he died. And Kakashi retired. Yeah. How Orochimaru got away with murder of the third Hokage. Actually, he did. I don't know why motherfuckers thought that shit was okay. Although, to be fair, he's not living in the village, but you know, this motherfucker can still visit. Anime logic is weird sometimes, y'all. Y'all got a question. Y'all saw that Yeah, I saw Boruto. I don't like that there's a time skip, and the time skip's like, what, 3 years? I'm like, God damn it. You're telling me Naruto couldn't get out for 3 years? That used to be plot lines in better shows. Nah. He's just in a void. That also means that a village has been brainwashed for 3 years. What about the other villages, guys? Did the other villages not come see at all? Are you telling me that Ida's power reached across multiple fucking villages in opposite directions? That's my thing. You notice how they haven't brought up the other villages because it doesn't make sense that the other villages for 3 goddamn years were like, I guess this is just reality now. Bitch, how did you even reach that far? Ida, I don't know how to fix it. Ida, I don't think you care. No, I don't, but like, I don't know how to fix it. Although I will say Sarada's design at least looks more unique. So I'm not mad at I like the design for Sarada in the time skip. Boruto looks alright, but I just don't like that bullshit that they were like, yeah, actually that's exactly what they did, Orion. That's exactly what they did. They put that motherfucker, they put him and his girl in a time void, and now I'm just like, what the fuck? Why are they in a time void? Because listen, you don't want them to die, but we need to jump ahead in the future. And I'm just like, so you tell me Naruto missed 3 years of his children's life? And then the chapter slightly hints at the fact that Himawari realized it's starting to break out of the genjutsu or the whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know what it's actually technically viewed as, but the point is that she's fallen out of it, and I'm just like, okay. So for 3 years we just let this shit carry on. I think that's what's bothering me a lot. Also, Code couldn't catch Boruto for 3 goddamn years? That's crazy. Man, that's crazy. It also took him 3 years to realize maybe I should just fuck with people he care about. That's the problem with the 3 year shit. The 3 year shit makes certain actions seem really stupid when you realize you had 3 years and it took you 3 years to be like, what if I harm somebody he loves? Most people do that as like the second or first thing they do. Why are we even playing this stupid fucking game? Oh, because of plot. And I'm just like, the plot's boobs aren't even big. What the fuck? Like, where's the plot? Because I need it. I still don't know how to feel about Shikamaru as Hokage. It's a cop-out, but he's the only other character that made sense because who else are you going to get to do it? The only other thing that would have made sense is do what they did with the third Hokage. When the fourth Hokage died, they just reinstated the third Hokage. So what you could have done is reinstate Kakashi. If you were going to do something. Naruto is in a void with his wife, just trapped. And Sasuke is apparently helping Boruto. We just haven't seen him. Can we get Neji to be Hokage? No, I guess you can't. Although realistically, Shikamaru shouldn't be Hokage either. Because Shikamaru, the only Hokage I can see him dog walking is probably Tsunade. And even then, that's implying that he can hold that bitch. Spoiler, I don't think he can hold that bitch. But good God almighty, y'all. What a world we live in. What a cruel reality we are currently facing. Started getting the Mangekyo Sharingan, Goten getting Super Saiyan 1. I don't know if I would equate that. No, I think it's worse that she got the Mangekyo Sharingan personally. What else? Well, Kawaki don't really want to get hurt. Doesn't want to hurt the other just to kill Momo. But Momo is packing deal with Boruto, so they both have to die. Shikamaru basically Danzo. That's not equatable. What? You don't mean in terms of character, or do you mean just in terms of position? If you're talking about just position, I can see that. Like he's a temp. Boruto sounds fake. The stuff that happened seems like a fan wrote it. Well, it's probably, actually, to be fair, that's kind of what it is. Kawaki basically stole Boruto's life. What an asshole. Hell, Sarada could have gotten Susanoo in those 3 years. That's very true. Sarada's Mangekyo Sharingan Khalifa tingle in the back. Oh, no, I think Kefla is worse. Khalifa is worse. Tingle in the back. No, actually, ooh. That one is a good comparison because they're both offensive for different reasons. Particularly because they both fuck with pre-established lore. Although I think the tingle in the back is more offensive than... Yeah, I think the tingle in the back is more offensive than Mangekyo Sharingan. Not by much, but it is more like... Yeah, it's more offensive. Boruto was written by the guy who was the assistant to Kishi. You think he would have learned something from working with him, but he just learned the wrong things. Just realized Boruto and the other characters were never seen again. I realized Boruto had other characters we'll never see again. Like what? Like who, Revolver? I need names! Sorry. Had a moment. I'm okay. I might not be okay. Oh, good God Almighty. Oh, look at that. The Digimon Adventure Blu-ray is on sale. No, shit's on sale. God damn it. I wasn't trying to spend any money. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So I'm glimmering through some stuff right here. Oh, that's right. Red Dead came out, didn't it? I forgot about Red Dead. I completely forgot about Red Dead. By the way, Bonnie thinks Sanji's awesome. Yeah. Have you switched to Team Bonnie? Is that what you're saying? Boruto should have never existed, and I stand by it. Shippuden should have been there at the end of Naruto's verse. I agree. Because Boruto has done nothing good enough to justify his existence, let alone justifying his existence as a sequel to Naruto. Speaking of games, that Dragon Quest Adventures Die game looks clean. I did see some of that. That one looks pretty good. I'm actually I'm curious what the next Dragon Quest in general is going to be, because, you know, that Dragon Quest 12 looked like I need to get my hands on something. Do some quality turn-based action. What do you mean it's open world? What do you mean it's free-form battle system? Fuck you! No, Square, you took everything else good from me. No! Square! Don't take all the quality games from me! Oh, he's slumped! He's sick! Boruto's like the GT of Dragon Ball. Agreed. Sanji's too much of a simp. He will fumble that bag. Absolutely. Yeah, and Bomb Rush Cyberpunk came out too. Yeah. Speaking of games, Dragon Quest. Oh no, okay. I made sure I didn't make sure I didn't reread something as I reread something. Oh God, I fucked up. But needless to say, we're just, God fucking damn it. I don't know what else to say. What do you think of the upcoming 2D Mario and Sonic games? I'm looking forward to both, And I will be buying both. Although I need to do more fucking Zelda stuff because I'm in the Gerudo Desert with Riju and I haven't started the dungeon yet. It's bad. It's very bad. But I'm very excited for Square Enix to sit there struggling to find direction for Dragon Quest 12. Don't fuck it up. That's all I have to say to them about that. What happened to that Dragon Quest 3 remake? I have no fucking idea, Omar. And it's driving me goddamn insane, actually. Oh, yeah, here's your friendly weekly reminder to fuck you, Square. Listen, Square still has IP and games I want to play, though. I just can't let it go. What did I miss in this stream? Everything, DJ. Everything. The mysteries of the world were solved. Life as we know it has changed. And you won't be a part of it because you came too late. Now sit in the corner and think about what you've done. Will you make those mistakes again? Or will you grow to be a better, stronger person? I don't have enough facial hair because all this is still skin. Oh, God. Oh, God. Y'all, I need help. I need help like a motherfucker. Growing is overrated. But what if you're a grower and not a shower? That's important. To show what's up. Let us make babies in the Dragon Quest Square. Shut the fuck up, Orion, so you fucking savage. Good God almighty. Oh, Lord. I'll be real with you. I don't really have a lot for today. I think I might just chill with this. Because now I'm just rambling and talking in circles. And maybe we don't need that tonight. So, just to give a heads up what we're doing this weekend. Tomorrow, we are finishing DMC. We are finishing the... we're finishing the rest of the main campaign. And then doing Virgil's whole DLC thing. So that'll all be done. And then we'll be done with DMC tomorrow. Sunday will be Blue Dragon with Tyrone the God 3. Which is funny because he's currently streaming right now. Pokemon Stadium 2. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to sit down and watch that. Just to watch him play it. So yeah. Trials of Cold Steel next. Relax, Revolver. Relax. I have made no commitment to anything. Just know something new is on the horizon. Because the journey starts today. I'm calling him... Listen, I've known him as Tyrone the God 3. It's hard for me to switch back. Also, I'm sorry that you're in Dressrosa. Because Dressrosa is going to take you a while. And you're going to suffer. And I do mean you are going to suffer. And I feel for you, Sorazan, because Dressrosa is like one of the worst arcs in the goddamn manga. Oh, God. We still like it, but it still sucks. Oh. Everybody hurry. I'll donate $50 now. I'll donate $50 right now for Trials of Cold Steel. I'm not committing to that just because you threw money at me, okay? Oh, God. That's besides the point. Everybody go support Tyrone's Twitch. I believe him and Nessa are streaming Pokemon Stadium 2. Or at least she's joining him for Stadium 2. So, yeah. Dressrosa is horrible, but yet it's loved by so many people. I don't know why it's so bad. Oh, it's really bad. It's really bad. It's Trials of Cold Steel. Shut up, Dean. Shut up, Dean. Listen, this is what we're doing. We're going to support Tyrone and his endeavors tonight. I'm going to go lay down while watching Pokemon, watching Tyrone on my tablet. I think my body's just like had it. I'm sorry, y'all. My body feels like it's had it, which is kind of crazy to me. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support. I'm going to go chill out. Tomorrow we finish DMC. Sunday we support Tyrone and his endeavors in Blue Dragon. And I'll see you in December to talk about Black Clover if it's the last chapter or not. If it's not the last chapter, then we got to wait until March. I don't want to wait until March. No! God, please don't make me wait until March. I just want to enjoy the goddamn manga, please. Well, that's the gameplay to win. I'll catch you guys later. Go support Tyrone and Nessa. Because I see a Poliwrath versus a Hypno on top. And I like fighting types. So that's the gameplay to win. Peace! Peace! Oh.